Comrade IB wenhlangano yenu inhlangano i-UED. Siyinhlangano ye-UED sithi asinihalalisele emsebenzini lomuhle lomendile kamhlushwa lapho neta khona ngetingani neta natokhuleka kusimakathe. Lesikubonga kakhulu lesikuthandzile futhi kakhulu maswati kithi lubumbano nekuhlangana kwenu makungapheli ke lapha maswati kithi akuthi nakucala umnyaka lomusha sente imisebenzi lemningi lefana nalena sibambene simunye siyimbumba. In that way simakathe usivile and ngaleyo ndlela leyo sitawukhona ukuthi sinqobe lembi lesihlangane nayo amandla.
Lelithuba maswati lamahle ngenivuselo kuto tonke tinkhalo telive nabo onke emavela khona eveni kulolonke nje umhlaba maswati ngivusele kakhulu emaswati lafuna tinguquko eveni bese ke ngivusela ngalokukhetsekile emaswati emalunga ayo inhlangano lenkulu economic freedom fighters of Swaziland sithi maswati siyanivusela nonke lokusesa lapha ke lamhla maswati kufishane nje ubonga ikakhulu siyathi ukuthi sisuke emsebenzini lomkhulu umsebenzi wakamhlushwa maswati loba impumelelo ngendlela lesimanga sithi sitobonga maswati njengoba nathi bese ngilabanye sinhlangano lesakwenda kwabasobala ukuthi vele sitaba isatimbazana nalomsebenzi sithi maswati siyabonga sitibonile tinombolo kuthi bantu bebabulala inyoka maswati amahle sithi lokho asikudumise maswati akithi sisho lokuthi lona kufanele ukuthi ngumkhuba lesingawuyekelwe ukuhlangana maswati amahle njengoba sathi lokuthi tinkundla atifuni ukuthi emaswati ahlangane akhulume indaba enkululeko sithi ke maswati lona ngumkhuba lokungafune siuyekele asichubeke nawo maswati njengoba bavile boAfios nje bezakhuluma bathi hawu lapha abantu bathengiwe sithi ke maswati asivete lokuthi maswati akithi cha umsebenzi ube impumelelo siyabonga ukuthi khandla kwenu maswati labanye bebati gibelisa sibonge nje nathi enhlanganweni baholi bakhiphile timoto mafighter letinye athathana imoto nihambe so ke sithi siyabonga lokho noma ngabe imali bekude emaswati but niwentile lo msebenzi waba impumelelo sithi asikubonge lokho noma ngabe uhulumende wetinkhundla sivilo sibeyanga ufuna umsebenzi kepha nobe impumelelo lokunye kamaswati sithi nje asikhute na umoya loso wanzako lapha within the mass democratic movement or within the progressive forces lokuthi manje bese ukhanza ukuthi se bakhuluma ilanguage yetinkundla kuthi maswati ningayi lapha kuhlangana khona emaswati ningayi sithi cha asiwekhuti lo moya loyo maswati ukuthi moya lomumbi moya wasathane loyo asiudzingi maswati uma ngabe wena bo ungafuni kuya kamhlushwa kuhle nje ubobhizi ngaloko ubobhizi ngako but uma bese phela sofuna ukuthi bese wonisa labanye lebahamba bayothandaza noma ke bayohlangana to advance umsebenzi welive wekukhulula live maswati sithi lo asikukhute maswati lakithi sithi akusiyo umoya lomuhle njengoba phela maswati sonke sine role lekufanele ukuthi siyidlale but awungazi lomnyana kenta lokunye bese sothi wena no ungakwenzi lokho yindana kwami sithi asokhute lo moya loyo bekunene sithi ke maswati lokunye lokumcwa kakhulu ekufuna sikumo lo msebenzi lona usikhomba usile ukuthi uma singabambana sitawunqoba simaswati njengoba into maswati lamanye letinkundla letisaba kakhulu ukuthi emaswati abambane akhuluma ilanguage yini so lo sikhathi selubumbano maswati sikhathi sanyalo njengoba nibonile maswati akithi ukuthi nyalo uhulumende wetinkundla uhlele ensanye nemaswati kude lokuhlela kucabangela emaswati ucabanga ukuthi emaswati ayini langa umuka wona emaswati abantu bayabhihitela tindlu akuna misebenzi ama graduates ahlele ekhane certificate kunengi nje maswati umthandeni nabacede solo bahlele ejele emaswati kepha kubede licale balenda just because bebakhuluma liciniso bahlele so ngiletinye into leti maswati lengeke sahlala sagucatandla ufuna ukuthi sichubeke sisebenze kuze live likhululeke nabo bacede lomthandeni babuye sibe nabo baphile njengama citizens alive sengisho ukuthi ke maswati ke kunengi sivile ukuthi nyalo bakawater bathi bakhuphule imali despite lokuthi emakhala amaningi avalelwe emanti ngekuthi abasa afford seyidulile basike batawungeda lenye imali on top of that maswati so kusho ukuthi-ke sisikhathi sekuhlangana Maswati nyalo ngalokho kuyabonakala ukuthi tinkundla setihleli manje ensanyeni yaMaswati na isi emabhesini nawo sivile ukuthi bathi batawukhuphula nga-12%. Lokusho ukuthi nangabe nje nyalo utawuthenga ama-units a-100 so utawuthola 24 units. Lokusho ukuthi-ke Maswati amahle niyabona ukuthi ngesikhathi sibuhlaluhlalu tinkundla dithola indlela yokusinyathela Maswati lamahle. Sengisho ukuthi-ke asibambaneni Maswati. If there is time for unity, it is now. Kepha-ke sisho ukuthi leyo unity Maswati ngeke umuntu umhlohlobutele ngengane lo ngafuni labo lebakhothaka ukuhlangana Maswati abahlangane kuze advanceke lo msebenzi welive ngoba lo msebenzi lona it is bigger than any one of us, but ngumsebenzi wekukhulula eMaswati lamahle ngeke kube ukuthi sitendela thine noma sesendela naMaswati lekubonakala ukuthi teMaswati umuntu kahle kahle lo ngabakhulula kunawo sekufanele ukuthi ke Maswati sivuke sonke siMaswati silweni lento le ngoba ngale kwaloko inkundla thita simuka konke lesinako Maswati lamahle ngaba ngiloko nje kubonga lo msebenzi Maswati ukuthi cha umsebenzi uhambe kahle sithembe ukuthi lo msebenzi njengale itawuchubeka sisho ke ukuthi thine ke sitawuchubeka ukusebenzisana nabo emacembu lafana nabo UED nabo boSwalimo njengoba nathi nje nikhumbule eminyakeni ophele Maswati ukuthi besine petition delivery lapha eSwatini embassy ePitoli le macembu langa lavele asukuma athi stanibambisa EFF Swaziland ukuze lo msebenzi wekhula live uqhubeke kahle sengisho ukuthi ke Maswati lamahle ngiloko lengakusho nje kwanyalo sithi sibonga kakhulu Maswati. Thank you very much. Amandla
esiyenzayo asina valo dololo amandla. Siyavusela Maswati lamahle igama ngiqhaweka Sikhumalo from Swazi Lives Matter. Umsebenzi wami umfisha today, but it's very important. Maswati lamahle sithanda ukubonga kakhulu siSwazi Lives Matter. Sibonge onke eMaswati lakhonile kuvela afike kamhlushwa during the national prayer on the 2nd of November. Siphinde sibonge futhi kuwo onke eMaswati langakakhoni ukuvela kamhlushwa, but were able to be part of the national prayer through the different streams in the different platforms, and all Swazis, all of them who are wishing for a successful national prayer. Siyabonga Maswati lamahle vele singasho ukuthi kuhambe kahle kakhulu kamhlushwa. And for Swazi Lives Matter, I think for us we don't take for granted Maswati lamahle lokuthi lokuhamba kahle kamhlushwa kusho ukuthi eMaswati akhona ukusukuma ngalendlela lasukume ngayo, asho ukuthi solo amile kule ndzaba yokuthi eSwaziland we are fighting a struggle for a multi-party democracy, as we continue to call for the release of political prisoners, as we continue to call for a government that is elected by the Swazi people. And we are also continuing to call lokuthi everything and anything that is in Swaziland belongs to eMaswati. It does not belong to the royal family. So siyabonga kakhulu Maswati lamahle ni reaffirmile by being there kamhlushwa, by supporting the national prayer lokuthi Maswati asolo are for the idea of the change, they are for the idea of multi-party democracy. Sibonge kakhulu ke ngaloko Maswati lamahle bekuhle kakhulu. Phindze futhi I think as the Swazi Lives Matter, one of the things that we've taken from Kamhlushwa is really the understanding that kumcoka kakhulu, that as we continue with the struggle, with the realization that there's only one enemy, and that enemy is the regime. With that realization, kumcoka ukuthi anything and everything that seeks to challenge the current status quo, be it from a different organization, be it from any organization, we must be able to support each other's programs. We must be able to work together. We must be able to work together. I think for us, we were able to see that the various organizations that were there, they were part of the national prayer, their participation and their support. And Amaswati from various organizations were also there. Siyabonga kakhulu to those organizations that were part of the national prayer. Siyabonga kakhulu to the Swalimo and its leadership, not only for the idea of the national prayer, but actually seeing it through that it was organized ngayo. Siyabonga kakhulu Maswati Lamahle. Ithi nangitawugcina Maswati Lamahle, one of the things again lesithathile ukuthi now that Kamhlushwa has happened and it was successful, what role and responsibilities do we then have going back, and what is the way forward? And I think for us, we are very, very excited, coming back from Kamhlushwa, and having seen eMaswati asukumana ndlela asukume ngayo. We're excited to continue to do the work that we have been doing, the work around advocacy, particularly, into the international community and obviously in the region. Lokuthi eMaswati solo ayakhuluma, solo ayakhala ukuthi bayagcilateka, and we've seen the many difficult circumstances. So sitawuchubeka Maswati Lamahle sikwende logo, but I think now also coming back from Kamhlushwa, we will do it with more vigor, because like I'm saying, Swabonile Maswati atikhulumele kahle kahle lokuthi they are still for this idea of multi-party democracy, and they will not be deterred to it, and that idea is not going to disappear, and it cannot be ignored. So umsebenzi wethu ke nathi is to ensure that all the programs and all the work that we do siyayichubekisa indaba kakhulu, and we push kakhulu where we find the spaces where we are able to push the agenda of a new Swaziland. Siyabonga Maswati njengoba sesishilo Swazi Lives Matter. Sibonga ukuthi sihlangene as amaswati, it's not every day we are able to do that, which is very important, I think, as well, just being together as comrades and being able to have conversations and to share ideas. And we hope that going forward we'll support each other in the programs that will be implemented. And I do believe that each and every organization will be having a lot in the coming days, as well as we look into the 2025 era. So Maswati Lamahle siyabonga kakhulu, akube njalo Maswati Lamahle simkhumbude Mswati ukuthi ivalo side dololo vele, but ekugcineni kwako konke leli lizwe lokhokho besizabalaza, leli lizwe lobaba nomama, leli lizwe lokhokho besizabalaza, leli lizwe lobaba nomama, leli lizwe bama amandla.
Good morning, all my people of Swaziland. I just want to say thank you very much for the outpouring of support for our dear brother, Gauzela, who was removed from parliament and was forced to go into exile. King Mswati wanted to arrest him. He would have been there with Pakfete and Tandeni, languishing in King Mswati's filthy presence. But because he was 10 steps ahead of King Mswati, he managed to escape the country and go to South Africa. When he got to South Africa, they continued to harass him and they continued to threaten him. And not only now was it King Mswati, it was also people like Pudemo who were threatening to assassinate Gauzela. That's not what the movement is about, my people. So Gauzela, I just want to commend you for a very well put together event. You and Swalimo did a marvelous job, an incredible job. I did not expect that. 8,000 people showed up at that event. Even after Mswati tried to sabotage the event and undermine it and threaten Swazis that he would shoot and kill those who come across the border, and he stopped giving passports, but he failed dismally. When I got there to Kamhlushwa, King Mswati, he called Cyril Ramaphosa, the president of South Africa, to try and stop that event Kamhlushwa. The Gauzela outsmarted Mswati, opened up another venue there in a big church where 8,000 people showed up. It actually turned out to be better in terms of security arrangements because we were in a tight-knit environment, not a stadium. So it was easy for your security team to coordinate their security. I felt very protected by the forces that you put together for me, Kauzela. I believe it was the Solidarity Forces. When I spoke to them, that's what they told me. I was glad to meet them face to face and engage with them. But you did a phenomenal job, Kauzela. I have to say, that was an incredible event. I never thought Swazis were capable of such an event, to pull it off in this fashion. The Blue Nation is very disciplined, very focused, and very embracing of other political formations. That is what I noticed there. They were very embracive. They were welcoming of me. They made sure they expressed their gratitude to me, and I did as well to them. It was a fantastic. I think if we move, I mean, it was like a machine. You reminded me of the Democratic Party, how we roll here in the United States. From the grassroots level, when we push campaigns, this is what we do. We come together in a show of force. We support each other. We push, we're disciplined, we're focused, and we stick to the message. So that's what you were doing, Kauzela, Kamhlushu. And I have to say, your wife was outstanding as well. Your performance was outstanding. I enjoyed the music and the presentations you gave us. It was amazing. If there's only criticism I would make, is that I wish Swazis could give, but jikelichas vivaneni Maswati. Ngiyacela ukuthi next time sendini umsebenzi onjengalo nicabange ukuthi Maswati kunetindleko. I-security itawuphuma kuGawuzela. Lapha bekufuna kudliwe kube netinkhombo osomabhizinisi balethe ba-contribute. Cabanga ukuthi 8,000 people kube nje ngilo nalo wafaka 5,000. You see, 10, 20, 30, 40. Ngabe sinaye 40,000. We would have paid for the venue, we would have paid for the security easily. Kungaweli umuntu munye, kungaweli kuswalimo one political entity. Sonke sijikeliche sivivaneni. Labantu abang 8,000 uphume 5 rand. 10, 20, 30, 40,000 besitaba nayo. Sitawuthenga tinkhoma lapha, sithenga impuphu, sithenge lihlabishi, kudliwe. Sidle kangcono kunale kudlele kabanika kona amakhositive lapha. Lamashiki. Ngiyabonga ke next time bokhumbula Maswati mangisijikanitshe sivivaneni. Ngilo yajike noma ngi5 rand nje, 5 rand. Ngiyathi Maswati edit mali akasebenzi kude umsebenzi, which is the why we are fighting so hard. Bantu abanjengami naGawuzela. We want to push for a better, just, fair, equitable nation of Swaziland, so that Maswati atoba nama opportunities la kangwane bekunene. So ke we have to tackle the bull by its horns. Live lethu lekunene. Sengiyemsebenzini ke bekunene ngifikile itolo ngifike kahle ngilende kahle eAmerica. Bengifuna nje ukunibonga Maswati akisi. Cha, bengingathi ukuthi Maswati angithanza kangaka. Bashutha tithombe ngaze hey baze bathi labo security yebe kunene. So lesivala lezosi. Bese kungena bomangololo bamdubula lo muntu. Bangithatha hawu cha sikhambe kahle ngiyabona uMagagula. Thank you for the security you arranged for me. Thank you so much for everything that you did, you and your wife. And I wanted to know that we have a support as well. She go back to Swaziland feeling a sense of satisfaction and knowing that we have a back as well. Thank you so much, Makaukau. The score is now 7-0. Umshayile Mswati. Uqhame ama-raise akathi kuthi utathutsile. Uthumele amasotsha lapha akakho. Ayovala i-roadblock lapha. Ngathi vala roadblock. Lazwide is their member of parliament. Bamesaba, baqhamuke ngetibhamu. Awucabange nje a whole army facing a defenseless woman whose husband is in exile. Thank you, Makaukau. Mandla.